All right, folks. Now, just kind of in a throwaway line in the most recent episode of House of Payne, we learned that Junior is currently with his mom, Tracy. And given that time seemingly passes by at an odd rate in House of Payne, where it's not like each episode takes place directly after the next one, sometimes days, if not weeks, can just randomly occur between like an episode 12 and an episode 14. But I'm willing to bet that Tracy still did move to Houston with her boyfriend, and Junior's out there to be with his mom for a little while, which honestly, that's not a bad thing. I remember saying a few weeks ago when the episode aired, when Laura got, too involved, but actually things worked out in her favor where Calvin was happy. But I was thinking to myself, I mean, given that Junior had been staying with Calvin for a good amount of time now, due to the fact that it was about working on his attitude issues and whatnot by spending time with his dad. And considering that, Tracy was getting ready to move from Atlanta or Georgia all the way to Texas, it would probably make sense to have the son there too. That way, he can kind of get used to his new surroundings and whatnot with her mom and, with his mom and her new boyfriend. That way, when Calvin and Laura get married, they can have time for themselves. And then eventually the co-parenting can go where Junior is spending time with both parents, but Calvin didn't want that. And, that just made things really awkward and tense until Laura did step in. Because, given their past with Tracy, the Paynes, especially Miranda, was like, well, lawyer up. And that was Calvin's first sign to get a lawyer. But it didn't seem, and I know Tracy was a piece of work in the original series, but it didn't seem like Tracy was doing this out of spite and whatnot. It's just the fact that, hey, Calvin, I'm moving on with my life too, and we both share the same son, so we need to compromise. It just seemed like Calvin's first instinct was to go to the lawyers, but, it felt like he was being more selfish by wanting all of his kids in his surrounding area and his baby mamas to adjust. I mean, remember, Miranda went through a similar story arc where she was going to move out to like Houston or Texas she was going to move out west somewhere because of a job opportunity that would give her a huge financial, increase, which she needs. And she made a point to say, Calvin, it's not like I'm trying to take Christian from you to hurt you. It's just that you have to realize my life can't just stay on hold. You're about to get married again. You're about to move on to the next chapter. I can't just sit here twiddling my thumbs. Not to mention, I need more money. So we can co-parent. It'll just be more of a distance. But no, Calvin wanted his son there with him. So that's why I look at Calvin kind of sideways, where he's more so a bit selfish than compromising. So at least it seems that things are going well between him and Tracy to an extent where, hey, I moved out here. Junior's going to come from time to time, and then he can spend time with you as well. So at least there's that. But with that being said, obviously the drama of the episode was more so focused on Laura and Ella. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you all in the next video.